Welcome to our next episode of Leading Ladies, a conversation with women who are leading in their professions and in their lives. Today, we are opening the door with this leading lady. Please welcome Haylea Minks. Hi, Haylea. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, ladies. Thank you so much for having me.
Haylea is an employment benefits broker at C3 Risk and Insurance Services. She takes pride in helping businesses offer insurance solutions they can use to incentivize, grow, and retain their workforce. Haylea is passionate about philanthropy, both locally and internationally. With the help and support of the community and her local Rotary Club, she's had great success with local projects like helping to start the first ever Interact Club at a continuation school, as well as international projects. Since 2015, she's been working with a school in Nicaragua to provide them with access to clean water and improve their campus. They've completed 2 wells and are working on fundraising for the 3rd. Haylea Minks has an undeniable and unwavering commitment to her clients, as well as her local and global community. Wow, what a bio, Haylea.
Yeah, that's really cool. So Haylea, we had you take that leadership style quiz, and I'm curious what leadership style you got.
So I got the postmodern leadership style.
Interesting. So the postmodern leader likes to develop new methods for solving problems, typically by knocking down the status quo. They like to think outside the box and be creative with their work. You're in good company here because Lucinda and I both got postmodern leadership as well.
Woohoo!
Does this sound like you, Haylea?
I love it. No wonder we get along so well.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. I am definitely notorious in our industry and in my office for not accepting no for an answer and tend to always try to find a way to get it done. So there's really no room for status quo, I feel like, in the insurance industry anymore. I think that's, a huge part of why I ended up joining C3, 4 years ago now. It was an obvious choice because they're just so different. We try to think out of the box and, bring different experiences to the client rather than putting them through, a process, so to speak.
I agree with you. And I think not just in the insurance industry, but I think things are changing in our industries so rapidly now. We have to learn to be a little bit different. And one of the areas of extreme growth in organizations that I'm seeing, and I'm interested in your take, is transparency. Is there a time when you've had to be transparent with your team, where you felt uncomfortable, or transparent with your team that led to extreme success?
I would say we're truly a family over here at C3. So absolutely, there's situations that have come up in the past where, maybe someone got their feelings hurt or, it was just a workload that was unsustainable. And those conversations are so encouraged. I mean, transparency would be an understatement, I think, in the best way possible, especially during the pandemic. We really, anything from extending an EAP program to our staff, just trying to really create a culture where the employees know that beyond anything else, it's important for our staff to, really have that comfort level of transparency with leadership, but also just with each other.
So I want to focus a little bit more on the business side. Which do you find the most important for an organization? The mission, core values, or the vision?
Of course you do, Melissa. She wants to focus on the business side. I love it. Honestly, I'm going to bring it back kind of to the answer I just gave to Lucinda. I feel like it's culture personally. I feel you can be really clear on your mission and your vision, but if you have any, toxicity within your organization or, just even not feeling comfortable to share, people aren't going to be as productive. And I think without that supportive work environment, I don't think any organization can be just long-lasting, have long-lasting success.
I agree with you, Haylea, 100%. So as women who are in business, we work hard, but we also have to take time to renew ourselves. What renews you?
It's definitely the volunteer work. Frankly, it's an outlet. It lets me, put my worries and, focuses aside. And, frankly, it's selfish. I enjoy giving back, and, it renews me to go back to work and, work harder so that I can, do more.
Can you tell us a little bit more about the type of volunteerism that you do?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, locally here in San Diego, I've worked with an organization called Urban Angels, and they help to provide food now 7 days a week, which is awesome. They started just, I think, 1 day a week, and then we expanded to 2 days a week. Gosh, it's almost like 10 years ago. So it's crazy how much they've grown. They work with the Path organization downtown, and they help to provide the food service.
We actually did that one together with you. We served together. Yeah.
That's right. That's right. We should probably do that again. That was like 3 or 4 years ago.
Yes, we should.
Let's do it. Let's do it. But yeah, anything from, they're here locally. And then I speak with the engineer over in Nicaragua often. We're working on putting together a fundraiser for a third well, but there's a whole community of kids over there, and, just growing entrepreneurs. And it's really cool seeing some of these kids. One of them started his own like surf hostel. So
Oh, wow.
remember meeting him when he was in school. Yeah, now he has like his own little surf and bed and breakfast thing. So it's really cool to just see the growth and staying in touch.
Thanks for sharing all that with us, Haylea. It's really amazing all the work that you do. As you know, we end each episode with our guest's favorite quote on leadership. So Haylea, please share yours.
The quote that I chose was one that has kind of stuck with me for a while now, and that's "Tough times never last, tough people do." And I think that resonates with me personally, but also, just in the volunteer work that I do also. But it's funny because, that was originally said to me by, a kind of a mentor, but the man who actually said it, he and I probably are not too aligned in a lot of our, just opinions socially or politically. But that said, it's just kind of cool how you can even, really find some inspiration from someone that you might not be, aligned with in other areas.
I think that that final statement you just made is inspirational in its own way, that we can find commonality with people with whom we don't agree on everything.
Exactly.
Extremely well said, Haylea. Thank you. And I hope that we can carry that message forward quite significantly. Haylea, it has been such a joy talking with you today. Thank you so much. Miss seeing you. Can't wait to see you in person. Likewise. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be back soon with more Leading Ladies. Have a great day.
Thanks, Haylea.
Thank you, ladies.